Peace and blessings in this corner boxing 24. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing this morning? I hope all is well. This is in this corner boxing. We're doing pretty good on this side. Everything is good. God is good, of course. God is great. Can't complain, you know. So, what I'm gonna get into this morning is the president, CEO of Matchroom Boxing, which is Eddie Hearn. You know, he likes to talk. He likes to talk a lot, and he says a lot of things that just doesn't make any sense. I don't even know if he really understands what he's saying, or he just likes to talk that much to try to convince himself of the things that he's saying that makes absolutely no sense. And honestly, some of the things that he says, I listen to him, make some sense. Sometimes when we talk about different fights and fighters and stuff like that, it does make sense. But some things is just really absurd, you know. And I'm alluding to the fact that he says that the fight between Triple G and Canelo, the third fight coming up on September 17th, is a way bigger fight than Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Now, who in their right mind would believe that, right? And he said, you know, there's a difference between, he said, if you're a hardcore fan, you want Crawford and you want Errol Spence. But if you're just a casual fan, you really want to see Canelo and Triple G the third time. Listen, man, that's nonsense. There's no way that a third fight, they fought twice already. And we most likely know the outcome of the third fight. Okay, most likely the outcome of the third fight is Canelo stopping Triple G, but he will definitely beat him. There's no way Triple G could beat Canelo. Okay, we're not getting hype off of the fact that he lost to Dimitri Bivol, who was a way bigger man, a division that Canelo can't conquer. Okay, that's not a division for him. But at 168 super middleweight, and a man that he fought already and knows how to fight him, no, that's not a way bigger fight than Spence and Crawford. Spence and Crawford for undisputed welterweight champion is something that haven't been done in years, since the time of Ray Leonard and Hearns, right? Not Hagler, because Hagler was not a welterweight, he was a middleweight. So I don't like when people make that illustration and make that example of the four kings in boxing with Hagler, Durant, Hearns, and Sugar Ray Leonard. That makes no sense. Okay? Hagler was always a middleweight. Sugar Ray Leonard moved up to middleweight. Durant moved up to middleweight. Hearns moved up to middleweight, but they didn't start there. Okay? They were welterweights. And Durant was actually a lightweight, truth be told, and moved up. So that's different. But when you got somebody that's always been there, that's what Marvin Hagler. So he wasn't a part of that four kings. Okay? He was not a part of that. We're talking about the welterweight division, right? And Spence and Crawford is the biggest fight since the 80s in the welterweight division of two rivals that are undefeated. Terrence Crawford 34-0 with 29 knockouts, and Errol Spence with 26 wins and 22 knockouts. All right? Two common opponents, Kell Brook and Sean Porter. I don't have to tell you that Crawford was more impressive in both. I'm not getting into who I'm not going to try to take nothing away from Crawford, or I'm not going to even try to take anything away from Errol Spence. I'm going for Crawford in the fight between them. But the whole point is, Eddie Hearn is out of his damn mind to say that that's a bigger fight. If you don't know what to say, man, just don't say it. Okay? Yeah, all right, you promoting the fight with Canelo for the fifth time, one of his fights, that's fine. Just say, man, this is a fight people want to see. This is a big fight. But don't say it's a bigger fight than a fight that everybody wants to see. Everybody. Even children want to see. Okay, children don't want to see Triple G and Canelo. They don't even know about that. All right. And again, this is the third fight. It ain't the first fight, or not even the second, the third fight. So we know the outcome. But this is the first fight between two undefeated fighters. Even Canelo and Triple G ain't undefeated. Okay? Triple G got lost to Canelo, and Canelo got 2 losses now. I think he's still pound for pound. That's just me. I'm not going to knock him off pound for pound because he lost to a bigger man in a division that wasn't even for him. I'm not going to knock him off the block like that. To me, he's still pound for pound. Absolutely. I will say that. All right? Because he got 57 wins, 39 knockouts, 2 losses. Like, how am I going to say he's not pound for pound? All right? When I look at his whole body of work. So I'm definitely going to give Canelo that. But no. Errol Spence and Crawford is a big fight. And everybody's looking forward to that. Casual fans, hardcore fans, in-between fans, people that are not even a fan of boxing, they hear about it. Oh, man, I want to see that fight. Like, that's the fight everybody wants to see. Okay? And hopefully we'll get it in October. Definitely looking forward to it, you know? But like I said, man, boxing is a game of politics. And boxing is a game of people just talking and saying things that makes no sense. Just to talk, just to get an interview, just to be on the camera, I guess. And Eddie Hearn, he should be ashamed of himself to make a comment like that. Okay, because if he was promoting that fight, if he had Errol Spence or Crawford, we know he wouldn't say that. But because he doesn't, and he's promoting a fight with Canelo, I bet you Canelo wouldn't even say that his fight with Triple G is bigger than Spence and Crawford. He know better than that. So how could a dumb promoter say that? And Canelo is the one that's fighting. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, people just like to talk sometimes and just say whatever, right? Yeah, it's unbelievable, man. But yeah, we here, man. This is In This Corner Boxing 24, and like I said, man, we hoping to get that fight, man. That's the biggest fight of the year. That would be the biggest fight of this last few years, and definitely the biggest fight in the welterweight division in years and years and years, and will be for years to come, no matter what the outcome is. Like I said, I'm going for Crawford on a unanimous decision, maybe a late stoppage. Some people saying he could stop him in 6 if he jumps right on him. Crawford is a slow starter. I don't think because he's a slow starter means Spence is going to dominate him because he's a slow starter. Because he's a slow starter, he's figuring you out. Now, if Errol Spence is real aggressive, then he's going to see what he's doing. He's going to figure him out even quicker. So he might still be a slow starter, but I bet you he'll figure him out. He's going to see what Spence is doing. Spence does one thing. He comes forward. We know that. He comes in a straight line. He don't give you a whole lot of movement. So you know what he's coming with. Whereas Crawford, he give you some movement. He goes side to side. He go backwards. He switches. Okay? So, big difference, man. But I'm not one that believes that Spence is going to overwhelm Crawford with no power. Not with the power that Crawford has. Crawford has a lot of power. He got that underrated sneaky power. And we saw that with Kelbrook. We saw that with Sean Porter. We've seen that in other fights. Errol Spence, yeah, he can wear you down, but he's not wearing you down when you're hitting him back. Yeah, he wore Ugas down. Why? Because Ugas didn't throw nothing. He didn't really do nothing. And when he did hurt Errol Spence, he couldn't finish the job. All right? But he sure didn't wear down Sean Porter. We know that, right? Sean Porter made his face, when you looked at Errol Spence's face after that fight, you knew he was in a fight. Never saw him like that. I don't care what nobody say. The face tells it all. Okay? Tough fight. I had it a draw, even with the knockdown. And if it wasn't for the knockdown, Porter should have got that fight. But we know they wasn't going to do that. They was going to give it to Spence anyway. That's the politics of boxing. All right? But, yeah, man, we here in this corner boxing 24. Peace and blessings. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe out there. Wear your mask, social distance. COVID is still here. Please subscribe to the page. Leave your comments, whether it's nay or yay. All right? And everybody, please enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.